The following is a special presentation of Pirate Flag Radio and Mike VANEK Sucks. Pirate Flag Radio is available on the Radio King app and merch is available on tpublic.com. Enjoy the show.
Give me a second now.
Well, you want me to read it again?
No.
Bob!
All right. What's going on, kids? This is Sounds from the Underground on fucking Pirate Flag Radio. Almost said the other station. You're listening to it on WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. We are on the Pirate Flag Radio Facebook page. We are on the Pirate Flag Radio YouTube page. And joining me tonight is none other than my brother, the man, the myth, the legend, my spiritual life coach, my homie from another mother, my the man behind the curtain. Ladies and gentlemen, number whatever he was in high school, number one in your hearts, LunchBox.
63, by the way.
Yeah, number 63 in your program, number one in your heart. The closest thing I have to a consigliere. Been saying that a lot lately.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
Are you done?
Capital L, capital B. You know how it goes. All right, guys. Give it up for Davey.
What's up, everybody? I'm glad to be here. As always, it's been too long since I got together with my brother, your brother, and everybody's brother, the one and only Mike Van Diggity Dog over here on Sounds from the Underground. And we got some good shit for you tonight. We got brand new Karmic Debt. We got Newish Scoundrel. I brought some Book of Job over here with me because I wanted to play some J-Dub because it was his birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, brother.
We got new Hat Riot. We got The Kindest People. We got 434. We got so much shit and more. It's the brothers Michael David back at it again, and it is my honor, privilege, and pleasure to be here with you all tonight, drinking my Sad Dad Triple IPA when there's only time for one. Because only have time for one beer, make it a Sad Dad Triple IPA. A true West Coast triple loaded with Nelson, Cashmere, Idaho 7, and the Zaka Cryo hop flavors of dank diesel, lime sherbet, and candied pineapple. 10% ABV.
Sounds like something you'd buy at a dispensary, but, So it's been a while since we got together. How you been? How's things? How's the fam? How's the band? How's wrestling?
Man, can't complain about any of it, dude. I mean, work's been kicking the shit out of me, but sometimes that's what you do when you have a good job. And beyond that, had a wedding in Sonora earlier this month that my band was privileged to play. And I got to host the first ever foam sword fight that I've ever hosted at a wedding. So that was pretty cool. I got to turn husband and wife against each other. I got to turn parents against kids. I got to make people air their grievances out on the dance floor with foam swords. And then at the end of the night, nothing but losers tore it up. And then considering the fact that everybody at the wedding pretty much booked the whole hotel right next door, like we just ran around all night, just kind of raging from room to room with each other. It was a blast. Our Toxic Avenger show got canceled. So then of course, all the Halloween and Halloween related things that go with having a kid for Halloween. And last Saturday night, 1 week ago today, I, for the first time ever in public, went out in a dress and a corset, dressed as Martina Bell. You may know her as our world-famous makeup artist and world-class crazy person who I love to death. And luckily, she didn't whoop my ass or stab me for it. She was only mad that I didn't let her do the makeup, but she approved of my wife doing it. And, my friend tried to rip my nipples off, and it was all good. Like, it was a good time. I got a lot of compliments. I actually looked better in the dress than I did the next day when I went and commentated for Blacklist Pro Wrestling in a suit.
Ugliest woman I ever saw in my life. Anyways.
That's bullshit. You've dated uglier women than that.
Remember that time in the Fat Cat when I was sitting there with somebody we won't mention on the show, and my current better half was 3 feet on the other side of Bobby Hart, and he looked over and said, there's 9 ninjas hide behind your girlfriend at all times. Good times.
Oh yeah, you gotta love the inappropriate things Bobby Hart may or may not say. He may very
Or
may say that.
you can ask your singer, JoJo Rush, one of his top 5 things you never say to your girlfriend, or have they heard somebody say to their girlfriend. We were all taking shots. I said, "This one's for fucking fat chicks." And I turned around. I said, "This one's for you, sweetheart."
Yeah.
To the same girl.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Don't do that.
You don't do that, like, unless you want to wind up in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah, well, it didn't happen.
Or living up. Well, I mean, you wound up in many a ditches, brother. And, you know, you've wound up sleeping on many a couch because of the stupid things that you have said throughout your lifetime. But yeah, I got to do Blacklist Pro Wrestling. I got to be the driver for Super Crazy, and we'll talk about that a little later in the show. We'll get there. Because I got to love, man. Super Crazy, who I have been blessed with the notion to refer to as Paco, is a class act, and I've got some stories. Some stories about some stories that he told me that was pretty fun because I didn't even have to ask. He opened up, you know, and that was really cool. Other than that, you know, then just did Halloween with the family, running through the week. I got nothing on the books till February, so it's time to start working on that mythical second Nothing But Losers album. It will exist.
Wow. And it only took, almost 20 years to get a first one.
15 to get a first one, and it's going to be 5 for the, or like 7 for the second.
So me, myself, and I've been working my ass off at the casino. Did a shitload of yard work today. My better half is leaving for Nashville, Tennessee tomorrow to go accept her 5th and 6th CMA awards. Fuck.
5th and 6th.
Yeah. So it's not, you know, it's very rare for somebody to get 1. But 2 at the same time, not to mention shit. So she's won 1 for Station of the Year at every station she's been at. She's won 3 now for Personality of the Year. Not to mention the ACM she's won. So congratulations to my better half, Miss Nikki Thomas. Everybody else knows her as Ida. We're fucking super stoked around here. And tune in to the CMA Awards on Wednesday on ABC, I believe it is. And you may see my wife. So
title collecting Ida, man. Title collecting Ida.
She is the Ric Flair of country radio.
Nikki, the award collector Thomas.
Word. And not to be outdone, you have your fancy beer. I got grandpa beer today.
Rocking some hams.
Yeah.
Taking it all the way back to 1942.
$4.78 for a 6-pack.
Can't go wrong.
That shit in.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, see, here's where I've been fortunate. I found a store that had bought in way too many fucking craft beers during the pandemic. And so now they're liquidating them. So I walk in there and I'm getting all these glorious like $8 and $10 beers for a mere $3 a can. And when we did the bachelor party for the wedding that I was in a couple weeks ago, I walked into the store and I put 7 up on the counter. And the guy looks at me, he's like, "Hey man, you think you can ask if you can help me get a Monster like Neon Light or something?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm not your salesman. You know that." He was like, yeah, you can ask, right? And I was like, "I can ask." And he was like, "Well, here, man, I just want you to know these are on the house today."
Sick.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, you know, membership has its privileges. And speaking of privileges, we have been privileged to know a gentleman. Shit, man, this is longer than I've known you. Fucking tell us about our buddy J-Dub and the Book of Job. It's yours. I'm good to go. Well, shit. Looks like we lost Davey for a minute. He'll be back. But in the meantime, there he is.
All right, there we go. I'll say I'm frozen in the corner, but I'm good over here.
All right. Tell us about the Book of Job, my friend.
Ah, yes, the Book of Job. My oldest friend in music, J.W. Dub, or more affectionately just known as J-Dub, the one and only Justin Von Mueller of Sunday's Dilemma. Item 9, 1 ounce, Life Jacket, Glitter Burns, Bully the Kid, and so many, many other projects that I've been following for 22 plus years, went ahead and released a pair of solo EPs actually in the last couple of months. You can check those both out on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. It's available on DistroKid, Google Music, all of it. You can check it out. Both EPs, Book of Job. He released one on the 13th, which was entitled "The Devil Wears Vans and Bantees." But this song is on it. This is called "Love Letters." And if you follow J Dub, this is for him. And to all you out there listening, thank
you. Well, looks like we lost him again. Let's just play the song. This one's called Love Lovers. It is the Book of Job. You're listening to it on Sounds from the Underground on Pirate Flag Radio.
Hope these words are reaching you well. Hope you're riding and burning in hell. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Hope your car goes right off the road. Hope that no one put a tag on your toe. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Always seem to be doing just fine. And I'm just here to ruin your good time. Unless you're looking blue, I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Hope the search is bleeding you dry. Hope you lose all the sight in your eyes. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Hope you waste all the time that you spend with your friends sitting on your rear ends. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Fuck you too. Always seem to be doing just fine. To ruin your good time. I hate the look of you. Unless you're looking blue, I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. I'm writing 'cause I wanted to say I'm dying for you to go away. I want you.
Well, that was fucking killer.
Dude, what's great is I called him yesterday for his birthday and talked to him for a while. And he told me that song was originally written as standard J-Dub punk rock stuff, but he needed another song. And so he went ahead and threw the acoustic version of it, added that, country style bass line to it. And bam, that's what we got. And I dig it, man. It's both EPs are really good. The first one, A Mile in Mine, is a lot more folk, almost country-esque.
Yeah.
The Devil Wears Vans and Bantees, it's kind of disco, bro. Like it's very interesting. And my favorite part about that is someone that I have been following closely musically for 22 fucking years still reaches in his back pocket and surprises me from time to time.
Yeah.
So, check out the Book of Job.
Yeah, he definitely has a wide range of possibilities. I've seen him playing reggae bands. And back in the day, I thought he'd be the next Chino Moreno. You know what I mean? The guy just pulls it out every time. And something I did not is since the last time we got together, I started a radio station, and it's Pirate Flag Radio. Thank you for listening, if you're listening right now. And J-Dub was nice enough to send me songs from every one of his projects. So if you listen to the Pirate Flag Radio, you will know that it is not just metal. Oh, it's Mike Vanek's radio station. It can be a bunch of metal. No, we play a wide range of things. And speaking of a wide range, we have a wide range of J-Dubs in the library. And if you listen, you may just hear it. Now, Davey provided me with a non-metal song for the show, so I provided him with one. This is a local Johnson City band. Johnson City is the Modesto to my Turlock for all you fucking 209 people. We have a town about 45 minutes away called Johnson City, Tennessee. You may know it from that stupid Wagon Wheel song. I don't fucking care. But there is a venue called The Hideaway, and it is our local punk rock metal bar. It's like how the other place used to be. But this band is the local rock band, alternative rock, whatever you want to call it, and they are just killing it right now. And they're called The Kindest People. This is my favorite song that they jam to. It's called Big Brain, and I hope you enjoy them. Fucking kind of wanted to play this for you for a while, Davey.
Looking forward to it.
Kindest People, Big Brain. You listen to it on Sounds from the Underground with LunchBox.
You actually played that for me last time we did a show. So, no, I dig that. I really dig that a lot. Like, it's nice and flowy, kind of calm. We played something similar to it last night when we did the Stereo Hopeful. Like, it's sometimes, man, like you said, Pirate Flag is not a pure metal station. And me knowing your background, my old bass player Alejandro once said, after he joined the band and friended you, he was like, Mike VANEK surprises me with the variance of music he posts, because once again, everybody think, oh, it's Metal Mike. It's Metal Mike. And I'm like, nah, dude, like, I remember my mom was so disappointed in you because you said you would rather listen to Johnny Cash than any metal.
Yeah.
And she was just like, what the fuck? He's Metal fucking Mike. I
got Buzz Skaggs on my record player. So, yeah. I can go from, Cannibal Corpse or Obituary, something super happy. And then the next minute I'm listening to Buck Owens. And that's how my radio station is, man. I got 2 hours of classic rock loaded up, 3-4 hours classic rock, whatever it is. I have underground bands such as yours. I have alternative rock. I have country. I have punk rock. I got a little bit of everything on the Pirate Flag Radio. And if you tune in, you will hear a number of, like, we have 4 metal shows on Pirate Flag Radio.
And then there's my variety show.
Yeah. We have we have Eat, Sleep, Breathe Metal with Eric Leviathan. We have Metal Kingdom Radio with Ed Perez from Jacksonville, Florida. We have Sounds from the Underground, which I do every night. We have Creep Diets with Shane from down the street. And every one of them is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're a more variety station. That's why we're Pirate Flag Radio. We ride the 7 seas. We scour the 7 seas. We cross the 2 oceans to bring you shit that you may or may not ever hear anywhere else. And some of it you're going to hear because we, like you said, classic rock is easy because who doesn't love classic rock? When I do wrestling shows and I'm in control of the playlist, we open the doors, bang, it's AC/DC to kick off the night or ZZ Top, because everybody's going to sing along to it.
Thunderstruck.
Actually, usually I start with Back in Black. But hey, you know what's funny? Man, you want to hear me say something negative about Machine Head for the first time in my life?
Oh my God. Okay. I may have to edit this out.
They missed the best chance to start at the most high energy opener that they could have done. So check it out. We're at the Ace of Spades, right? On December 23rd last year. Me, Ricky, and JoJo are all standing about midway to the back. And, we're getting fired up. Bohemian Rhapsody comes on over the PA.
Yeah.
So me and Rick start singing it, and then JoJo starts singing it, and then about 4 or 5 people around us start singing it. And by the time we get to the fucking operatic part, the entire fucking venue, all 1,000+ strong, are singing this song. And it's gorgeous. And right at the end, when it hits that piano riff, like, you see about 2/3 of the crowd slinging their arms over each other's shoulders, and we're swaying back and forth, and all 1,200 strong. Nothing really matters to me any way the wind blows. And the whole place just busts into applause. And if Machine Head were the best performers that they are supposed to be in the world, then the lights would have went up, and right then fucking Davidian hit. Or not Davidian, Imperium hits. But no. They let another like 2 or 3 songs go, and I'm just like, dude, I don't care if that's when you were supposed to start. You should have fucking grabbed your guitars and just went right then, because you are never going to get a moment when that crowd is hotter.
I agree with you. And Imperium. No, and Imperium, I saw them play as Imperium. Machine Head is the kind of band, Rob does what he does, and I understand what you're saying, but fuck, dude, what I would give to see them. Okay, so do me a favor.
Dude, there's a reason why they are touted as the best live metal band in the world. And I don't necessarily say I 100% agree. Now, off the top of my head, if you're going to ask me who's better, I might say Killswitch Engage, like live in a live setting. I might tell you Killswitch Engage. But that being said,
I believe Exodus is the best live band in the world.
You know what, dude? Our boys who were playing a little later tonight in Hatred, they could steal that crown one of these days, dude. I went and saw them in Modesto, and I was absolutely fucking floored. And that's being a Hatred fan.
Yeah,
like somebody who's watched them from their infancy, and like just seeing the way they did it at a bullshit stage downtown Modesto. Watching people that are just walking the streets that would typically, as soon as they hear the metal band screaming and screeching, they're running. Like they're trying to walk as fast as they can to get down the street, and they're stopping. And like it was almost a sold out show to begin with. If you looked outside the gates, it was a sellout at the curtain there.
Yeah.
Like because like we were surrounded by people that just stopped to watch this band throw down. And they're really good. And they're really good sports about me being a heckler, too, except Cody. Cody was like, who fucking talks to somebody during their set? And I'm like, I do. And you're welcome to talk to me during mine. Just expect smart asses. I'll acknowledge you, you little bitch. Like, and I said that to him. Like, I'm not calling Cody a little bitch here for the first time. I said that to him live. Cody's my boy. The Sousa brothers, Costa Varvatakis, who's in Modesto. And if I knew he was coming to Modesto, I'd have just talked him into coming to my house.
Yeah, that would have been cool to have him on the show. I've been trying to have him on the show for a long time. On the other
side of the couch. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna get out real quick. So this got added, and there's another one that I can't talk to you about until we get off air. But they just got added to the Ex Mortis Generation Kill tour. Now,
they didn't just get added to that. They've been advertising that for a month.
Yeah, well, it's been over a month since we've done one of these. So they got added to the Ex Mortis Generation Kill. Generation Kill is fronted by Rob Dukes, who was the singer open for him. I cannot wait to see that. They're going to be playing in Atlanta. I'm trying to get a trip going. When you see Hatred live, which I just did, they just played in Asheville, North Carolina. They are a sight to be seen. Miguel and Costa trade off solos like they were born to trade off solos. So,
dude, Miguel's little tiny guitar is so fucking sick. By the way, did you know he's my bass player's cousin?
No shit.
No shit.
Oh, well, you learn shit every day.
They were the two family members that started jamming first, and Miguel played bass, and Dave played guitar, and they traded.
That's funny. So this is the next single from their current album, Veil of Shadows. This one's called The Hate Inside. You're listening to it first on Sounds from the Underground with VANEK and LunchBox. Fucking enjoy.
Hat Riot!
Word!
Tell them they got the
WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. That was Hatred with brand new music called The Hate Inside. What'd you think, Davey?
Dude, I've listened to it a few times. That's The Veil of Shadows is a really solid album.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm very pleased with it. Everything they've done so far. Like, I'm a big fan. Like, there's no...
Yeah, it's on regular rotation here in my house. Fucking, did we lose him? Gotta love modern technology. All right, well, while we try to get Davey back, let's go right into the next song. This one is a band that Davey picked. Let's see if we can get him back real quick.
I was just starting to text you and say,
hey, brother.
Yeah, I was starting to text you and say, I think I'm back. Like, I don't know, man. I just haven't been having so many technical difficulties with my laptop these last couple days. So
it's okay.
It is what it is.
I made an executive decision, and this is going to be a YouTube-only broadcast. We're not going to put this on the station. We'll do another one in a week or two and get the kinks out before here and there. Tell me about Karmic Death, my friend.
Karmic Debt. Honestly, man, I don't know much about Karmic Debt. This is Scotty McRib, everybody's best friend's side thrash project. And you know what, man? Like, I just messaged Scott today. Hey, man, you got something new for me? I'm doing a show with VANEK last minute. And he's like, yeah, we dropped our new Karmic Debt about a month ago. Have you heard it yet? Nope. So he sent me the link. I sent it to you. I haven't even listened to this yet. So this is new to me. Yeah.
All you have to say is Scotty McRib and thrash. You know I'm down. Anything Scotty McRib.
Yeah. Like, hey, yeah, Scott. Hey, Scotty's doing something cool. Let's check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna add this to the station library as soon as we're done. All right, guys. Let's check this out together.
What song did you pick? Oh, World War III.
For eternity, that's my style of serenity. Hold up what you made. Watch me bring you to your knees. They say to forgive and forget. Well, that's a fucking dumb concept. How could y'all fools be so lame? Making mistake after mistake.
Holy diver, that was a long song.
How long was that?
I don't know. It's at least fucking 4 or 5 minutes. That was Karmic Debt. Evil Entwined by Karmic Debt. And featuring our buddy Scotty McRib.
Dude, that was fat as fuck. That was fat as fuck, and it doesn't sound like typical thrash or whatnot. No. It's kind of got that throwback to like your Suicidal Tendencies, your bands like that.
Yeah,
like
your crossover sound.
Yeah, your punk thrash. Like it doesn't sound like everything else out there. Probably live or on recording, man. That was so fucking cool. And that's one of the things I've always loved about Scotty is he's never afraid to experiment, try something different, do things his own way. If you've ever met Scotty McRib, the one thing you can ever say about the guy is he marches to the beat of his own drummer. He does what he wants, you know, and he's always working to improve his game. And Scott, I'll raise this beer to that, man. Oh, that was badass.
No, dude, I am right there with you. I do a show on Metal Kingdom Radio called Thrashocalypse, which I'm sure you're familiar with. And I did a crossover episode yesterday, and I could have easily put that song in there. So our next song tonight, similar situation. I've never heard this. And the other day here at the Doom Tomb Studios, we got an email from this band from Central Virginia, and that's about all I know about them. Sent me a really nice digipack, very professional looking. The video I watched really quickly while I was waiting for Davey to jump on today. This band is called 434, and they hit up the Pirate Flag Radio Facebook page. Hey, will you consider us for your radio station? And goddamn it, I have a rule. If you send me fucking music, I have to fucking play it.
I'm going to play it.
Right. So this song's called High Roller. I've never really heard anything from this band before. And let me know what you think about it when it's done.
Been streaking. He tracks on foot. He picks him up just to set him down. A big fish, small pond. He ain't nothing but a bully who talks a bunch and smokes a lot. And he be leaving with any doe-white woman willing to give it up. A kind of smooth-talking fella who struts about and thinks he's tough. How roll kingdom cometh, he's not stoned, always up to get down in another round. How roll kingdom cometh, he's not stoned, and never step down the proverbial cloud. Only my dancing, oh, I forgot to mention experimentalic intentions. He be smoking and joking. Drinking and a ducking. Oh, a real taker. Heartbreaker. He could be a stone cold killer, but he's really just a son of a bitch. And he be leaving with any doe-eyed woman willing to give it up. A kind of smooth talking fella who struts about and thinks he's tough. How roll kingdom cometh, he's not stoned, always up to get down in another round. He's not stoned and never step down the proverbial cloud. Only my dancing
All right, so that's new music from 434. The song's called High Roller. What do you think, Davey?
That sounded so fucking Virginia, dude. Like,
Yeah.
so fucking Virginia. That was so dope, dude. Just that old school Southern fried rock and roll with a modern twist, of course. Like, I'm into it, dude. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put that in the library as soon as possible. So we got one more song tonight. And it's from a band that I absolutely adore. Tell me about Scoundrel.
All right, wait a minute. Before we talk about Scoundrel, do you want to talk about Super Crazy? Or you want to save that for public?
Yeah. I was going to save that for going out.
Okay. No, we can rock some Scoundrel. I'm not going to argue about playing a new Scoundrel song, dude. Stefan, Cody, Chris, and Eric, man, for the hardest working, baddest ass dudes in Fresno, winning their 3rd Best Metal Band for the Central Valley Music Awards. I can't say enough good things about Scoundrel, man. They're funny. They're fun dudes. Stefan's a great promoter. We got Rock and Wrestling February 10th for Valentine's Day coming up. I don't know if I have to pull double duty again, but I'll do it. Partially because it was really fun to, commentate being all painted up last time. And partially because, dude, I will help Stefan out in any way I can. The guy's a fucking class act, and I love his band. So, I mean, he's got the double whammy going on. Plus, he's kind of sexy. Like,
And he works for a weed company, so fucking you can't beat that. He works for a weed company.
Actually, he's at a gas station now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, he was working for a weed company, and that's, you know me. I support 100%.
Yeah.
So while this song while this song's loading up, tell me about a Scoundrel show live. What are they like live?
Honestly, man, it's the old school hardcore feel where there's the kicks and the spins, and they're just everywhere and nowhere at the same time on stage. Even Cody, who's a big man, dude. Cody's huge, and like he still moves like he weighs all of 160 pounds, dude. Yeah. Like it is just pure adrenaline from start to finish. And it's funny because they're so vicious live.
Yeah.
But they're such nice dudes. And honestly, man, Scoundrel is the fucking deathcore equivalent to Nothing But Losers. Straight up, man. They're going to get up there and they're going to party for however long they got.
I'm really sad that I didn't get to hear about these guys until after I moved away. Because I'd love to see them live. Everything they've done from here on out has been absolutely top notch. Every video they put out, the production quality is great. I fucking love everything about this band. And they got a hell of a draw. Check it out. What's the name of this song, Davey?
Which one did we pick?
Let me go to the Bible. The Bible says Skinwalker.
Skinwalker, the new one. That's right.
Cool. Check it out. God damn, that was heavy.
Dude, Scoundrel just crushes. It's what they do.
Shout out to the old Ironsides in Sacramento. That was a cool video. So that's the end of the musical portion of our show. We got a couple minutes to kill. So for those here, let me get rid of this fucking shit real quick. So for those of you that don't know, me and my brother are what you call wrestling aficionados.
We're fucking marks. We're Marky Mark and the Fugly Bunch, dude. Like straight up, Mark. We might as well have our middle names be Mark if it wasn't David. But
you're right. So I used to work for a wrestling company. Davey currently works for 2 wrestling companies.
I'm a partner in one of them.
Yeah. So he calls me up about 3 weeks ago. He says, brother, I get to work with Super Crazy. I marked out like a motherfucker because Super Crazy versus Tajiri is a fine example of a superb wrestling match. It's like Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect, but with a more modern style. I watched those two motherfuckers. Yeah. I watched those 2 motherfuckers damn near kill each other at the War Memorial Auditorium in Sacramento in about 1990 something. And when you called me up and said, dude, this is fucking happening, I was like, fuck, I wish I could be there.
I think what I called and told you was it was crazy that I'd just gotten a phone call from an SCW legend. Because he was calling me about the show. Took us a little while to get his plane tickets and whatnot. Both myself and my partner in Blacklist, Mr. Harshaw Smith, were busy dudes. And so, getting everything locked up kind of took a while, which actually worked out to our benefit because the fact that he wound up picking up 2 other shows the day before. So, it worked out. But, he calls me one night. And it was just like the first time Mustafa Saeed called me. Like I was like, "Holy fuck, man! I'm getting a phone call from an ECW legend. This is kind of surreal, man." And so the day before the show, he messages like, "Hey, who's gonna pick me up in Fresno?" Because he had gotten a ride down to Fresno and we got him a room. And I said, "Oh, that's me, Dave, the guy you've been calling." And he's like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "I'll be there at 11." He's like, "Please, man, check out times 12. I didn't get in till like 3. Like, can you make it 12? And I'm like, yeah, I got your back, dude. So, and Will hit me up and was like, hey, dude, you want to be the one to pick up the legend? Means you get to be an hour or 2 late to the venue. And I'm like, yep, yes, I do. So I pick up Super Crazy. He walks out. I ask if he needs help with his bags. And he is just the politest, most humble dude, very friendly. Apologized to me multiple times for his English not being good. And his English is fine. But, and growing up in Los Banos, California, maybe I've just had a lot of friends that, come from the ESL crowd who, think their English is worse than it is. And, he was just telling me about, riding with other people and how he'd rather ride with somebody else. Cause, one of the last times he got to ride, somebody bugged him because all they wanted to do was ask questions about WWE and shit like that. And I was like, he fanboyed on you. Yeah, a little bit. And, so we just talked back and forth a little bit. And he was telling me, he's like, brother, you don't know. Like, it's crazy out there. I go down to Costa Rica and I get in my cab. And the first question this guy asked me is, hey, man, does Randy Orton smell good? And, like, I wanted to ask him, well, does he? Like, I mean, I never was curious, but, what you tell the guy. And he just goes off for the next 10 minutes about how he just kind of reprimanded the guy. I was like, bro, like, did you want to know that? Did your wife want to know that? Like, are you going to ask your wife that question if her coworker smells good? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? He told me about how he was the one that gave Tajiri the idea for his gear.
Yeah.
He worked with him on the kicks. He was talking to me like, we're driving down the road, and as everybody knows, if you watch the show, I'm a fucking chain smoker. And I'm like, you might have a cigarette while I'm in the car, dude. And he's like, no, not at all. I have one too. Like, he reached in his bag. He's like, I still smoke cigarettes, but no marijuana. We used to get together after ECW. As soon as the match was over, we smoked like an eighth to the face. And I'm just like, wow, dude. Like, I'm sitting here driving down the road from Fresno to Danube, talking to Super Crazy about smoking weed with Jerry. Like, it's just one of those surreal moments. And like I said, the guy couldn't have been a nicer guy. We talked for the entire drive, and y'all know me. I can fill an hour of silence easily.
Oh yeah.
I didn't need to. I didn't have to. Yeah. Like this guy was so willing to talk to me, and he told me flat out, he's just like, I like you, Dave. Like, he's like, you can tell within a couple minutes, like, if you're going to enjoy working with somebody or if it's just going to be another payday. And he was like, first time I called you on the phone, when you asked me the question, like, hey man, do you want me to call you Francisco? Do you want me to call you Super Crazy? How do you want me to address you, man? And he was like, well, most people that know me call me Crazy, but my friends is Paco. And I was like, so is Paco cool? And from that moment on, like, he was never gun shy about calling me. Like, I don't do Instagram phone calls. This motherfucker hit me up 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Like, just a very humble, gracious individual. Did exactly what he was supposed to do. Went out there and had a stellar match with a bunch of other cats. Chameleon, Diablo Azteca, Tuco Montez, Michael Shawn, and oh my God, how am I forgetting the other guy in the match? Ray Genesis. We had some last minute cancellations, and Crazy didn't care. He just he went, did the job, did the meet and greet, was very humble with his fans, friends, took pictures with everybody. I felt bad because, like, a lot of the people seemed to think that he didn't want to spend the time. So they'd walk up, take their picture, talk to him for a minute, and go. And, like, he sat at his table till I was like, yo, booking meeting if you're free. Like, and like, you could tell he was kind of sad that nobody wanted to just sit down and talk. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. Couldn't have been a nicer guy, and check that one off the fucking bucket list, dude.
Yeah, that's how Ron Simmons was when he wrestled here. And just wants to sit there and hang out with you. All right, guys. That's it. That's our time. And Davey, where can people find you on social media, and what's going on with Nothing But Losers, Blacklist Pro Wrestling, and everything else you got going on in your world?
Nothing But Losers, Blacklist, Nothing But Losers is out of action until March of this following year, and we are going to start sitting down next week, and hopefully by the time we get back in action, it's more music, it's more merch, it's more fucking all the loser shit you guys want. Debauchery. It'll be time for wet t-shirt contest again by the is with Trauma Films doing the music video for Rock.
Well, looks like we lost him again. But you can check me, Mike Vanek, I Suck. Mike Vanek Sucks is everywhere. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, that all-important YouTube page.
Sorry, man. I just keep fucking stalling out tonight. So as I was saying, Nothing But Losers is back with Trauma Films, where the Toxic Avenger will be back at the legendary Mystic Saloon in Avery, California in March. I'll give you a hard date soon. Other than that, Blacklist Pro Wrestling versus CWA, February 10th at Full Circle Brewing Co. Yeah, it's happening. And then other than that, man, you can find me on the Lunch Hour every Monday night on Pirate Flag Radio and that other station, Gun Music Radio.
What's up, Bear?
Once again, you will never stop hearing my voice. I am the soundtrack to your life. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not.
Word. My name is Mike Vanek, and I suck. Mike Vanek Sucks is everywhere. Find me on that all-important Instagram, Facebook, and the YouTube. Pirate Flag Radio has a brand new YouTube page. Please go subscribe to that. Pirate Flag Radio is a 100% nonprofit, independent, underground radio station. We depend on you, the listener, to stay afloat. Please, if you can, make a donation at PayPal. It's booking209 at yahoo.com. Or you can go to tpublic.com. And going to make an announcement here. Just go to tpublic.com, search Pirate Flag Radio. Now, this week, probably Thursday or Friday, maybe even Wednesday, we are going to drop a brand new t-shirt design. And you can get more than t-shirts. You can get t-shirts, hoodies, baseball tees. You can get a message bag with my logo on it. Lots of things. But this week, we are dropping a brand new design by world famous wrestling illustrator Juan of the Dead from Of the Dead Designs. He does artwork for wrestlers and the companies New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact, WWE, fucking AEW. He's done work for Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, fucking everybody. So look out for that. I'm sure it's going to be on sale. And Pirate Flag Radio is available on Radio King app or www.radioking.com/play/Pirate Flag Radio. All right, baby. Say goodnight.
Good night. See you in your wives, mothers, and sisters' dreams.